welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup look for you guys. This is a look that I have been wearing so much lately. It's kind of like my go-to sort of like daytime glam. It's super simple, it's only 3 different eyeshadows, and it doesn't really take me that long, even though it does look pretty glam, I guess. But this is a look, like I said, I totally feel comfortable wearing this during the day, but it is, you know, like I've got false lashes on, it is pretty glam, but I just used 2 Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows to create this eye. So if you would like to learn how I got this look, then just keep watching.
Alright guys, so I've already prepped and primed my skin, and I'm gonna start out with foundation. For foundation today I'm using the Hourglass Hyaluronic Skin Tint in the shade Warm Ivory, and I'm using a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to buff this into my skin. And I really kind of just buff it in and work it in, and then I go over everything with a damp Real Techniques sponge just to make sure that everything's really blended and pressed into my skin and that it looks like my skin. And then next I'm going to go in with concealer. This is a by Terry concealer, and it is called the Touch Expert Advanced Ultra Radiance Active Concealer. And this is a new product to me. I've only been using it for a couple of weeks, and I wish I kind of would have got one shade lighter so that it was like a little bit more highlighting. But overall I do like the formula of this. It's very hydrating and good for sort of if you were starting to get fine lines under your eyes and things like that. The only thing is I feel like I have to use a lot of this product, and it was an expensive product, so for that reason alone I'm not sure if I want to repurchase this, just because I feel like you need a lot in order to, I don't know, conceal. Maybe it's just the wrong product for me, but I like the formula, so I'm a little bit torn. I'm just pressing this in, blending it out, buffing it out, whatever you want to say, with my damp sponge, and then I'm going to go in with NARS Liquid Illuminator in the color Copacabana, and I just tap that onto the high points of my face, my cheekbones, and on the tip of my nose mostly. And then I'm going to kind of color correct and conceal my eyelids using a Revlon concealer. This is a Color Stay concealer. And I just do this to sort of act as an eye base, just because, like I said, I have a lot of pigmentation on my eyelids. And then I'm going to set my entire face using a NARS translucent powder. I like this powder to set my entire face. It doesn't have any color, obviously, and it just has a little bit of a reflective property. Not reflective, but it's not matte, you know what I mean? It keeps the glow, which you guys know I'm all about that glow. So I like this powder. And then to start off the contouring process, I'm taking Laguna from NARS, and this is a little kind of contouring brush from Real Techniques. And I'm just really kind of carving out my cheekbones with this Laguna bronzer. And I'm also going to use this to contour my nose as well. I always use this to contour my nose. I don't really contour my nose, I just sort of add some shadows. And I'm also going to pop this underneath my bottom lip as well, just to kind of make it look a little bit more full and more pouty in the center. And then I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Bronzer, the Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I think it's Luminous Bronze Light is what this one is, just to add some warmth to my skin and kind of bring a little bit of light to the face, I guess. These bronzers are so gorgeous. They blend out so well, and they, you know, that thing that Hourglass is famous for, that luminous property, they just really do give you a beautiful bronze glow. And for blush, I'm using Madly from NARS. I have been obsessed with this blush ever since I bought it a couple of weeks ago. I freaking love this color. It's so amazing. And to kind of set the highlight in place, I'm using Albatross from NARS. Can you guys tell that I like NARS products? I didn't realize how many were in this video. But anyways, I just put that over everywhere I put the liquid highlighter as well. Next, I'm going to do my brows, and I'm using a L'Oreal brow pencil to do so. I like this brow pencil. I like the color of it for the most part is what I really love about it. I hate that it's not automatic, and I basically have to sharpen this every time I use it, but not a bad product for the product itself. I am setting my brows with a L'Oreal brow gel as well. And then we're gonna go into the Anastasia Artist Palette, and I'm taking the color Buttery just on a fluffy brush, and I'm putting this all over my lid and taking it all the way up to my brow bone as well. Then I'm gonna grab my MAC 224 and the color Dusty Rose from that palette, and this is gonna be my crease color, my transition color, whatever you wanna call it. I first put this into my crease and I kind of start in the inner corner, and then I drag it out, kind of creating a wing shape with the shadow. And I do bring this up pretty high as well. And then on a MAC 217, I'm gonna grab the color Aubergine, and I'm gonna start by packing this on the outer V of my eye, really packing the color on before I kind of go in blending motions and blend it into my crease toward the inner corner. And I also blend it in on my lid as well. So I'm bringing it kind of sort of a third of the way in on my lid, but blending it so it has sort of a ombre effect to it, or a gradient effect on the lid. One more quick blend with the 224 just to make sure everything's really seamless. And then I will move on to the lower lash line. I'm just mimicking the same steps here. So this is a smaller little fluffy brush and the color Dusty Rose. I put this color down first, and I do smoke it out pretty far or bring it down pretty far. Again, I feel like this helps hide the fine lines that I have. And then I'm gonna take the color Aubergine on a smaller little angled brush and put this just on the outer sort of third of my lower lash line before I blend the two together. Next, I'm gonna highlight my inner corner, and I'm using Albatross for this just to kind of keep all my highlighting colors the same. And I also pop this on my brow bone as well. Then I'm taking this MAC Pro Longwear eye pencil, or Eye Khol, and this is in the color Teddy, and I love the color of this eye pencil. It is so gorgeous. It's like a brown, but it has sort of coppery reflex to it. It's kind of metallic, and I just love it. I think it really complements the look, and I'm just using this to kind of define my lash line, not doing a wing or anything. And I also put this on my lower waterline. Really makes the kind of green in your eyes pop. Then I'm going to curl my lashes and add some mascara. This is a Clinique Mascara. I will list the exact name of this down below because I don't remember. And I popped some false lashes on off camera, and then I'm going to just go ahead and line my lips. For lips, I'm using an LA Girl lip liner in the color Natural. And I'm lining my lips, and then I'm also going to fill them in for the most part. I really like the formula of these lip liners. They're very creamy, and they're nice to wear on your lip, like on the whole entire lip. They don't get crusty or anything like that. And then over the top of this, I'm going to use a MAC Creme Sheen lipstick in the color Peach Blossom. This is one of my all-time favorite MAC lipsticks. Like seriously, there's hardly any left. I need to repurchase this because I love the shade. But after the lip is on, the last thing I'm going to do is just bathe myself in some Fix Plus just to set everything and make sure all my powders and everything is settled in. And that completes this look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed to my channel if you're not already. I am on social media. You can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Snapchat. I'll put all my handles for those platforms in the description box below in case you want to follow me. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Can I kiss? Can I kiss? No.